Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Nostalgia Unboxings. Today we're doing something a little interesting, which you may have guessed from the title of the video, and by the fact that I am wearing these rubber gloves. Not rubber gloves. What are they? They're gloves. I don't know. Let's put it that way. Let's not think on it too long here. But we were opening the screws that were inside my hip. So I have my magic mat just here for some contrast, because this gray background and then everything is clear and probably metallic and gray. Everything will blend in together. So I thought maybe this will give it a little bit of pop. But yeah. So as you can see, we have a little bag, and inside with a cup inside, and inside that are my screws. And oh, what the heck? Oh, it's a washer too. Interesting. Huh, weird. So this has actually been sitting around for a while, just because I've had a backlog of videos that I was making before I actually got to it. I'm also wearing a face mask too, just for maximum safety. And I'll explain why I'm taking a lot of extra precautions, because when I first actually picked this up from the hospital, because they didn't give it to me instantly, I had to like file some paperwork and stuff. And when I did pick it up in the car, I was just kind of looking at it like this and whatnot, trying to like peek in there. And there was like this really just a little tiny amount of this really gross like yellowish orange liquid, which I could only assume is like flesh juice from me. So yeah, I wanted to be extra safe from any pathogens and rot from myself, which is kind of a weird phrase. But yeah, also one thing, we're not going to look at any of these papers just because that's all basically personal medical info. Then I think it would be very boring. So first off, we have the biohazard bag itself here, with nothing marked for some reason. When I picked it up, they did make like a point to mention that this is not sterile also. Nothing inside is sterile. So yeah, that's fun and interesting. We have this fancy bag with a tear zone on it. And I'm not sure why. What is the point of this tear zone? Is it so no one accidentally reuses the bag at some point? Because it's still like a regular Ziploc. So here we go. I should have probably brought like paper towels so I don't ruin my lovely Nico Bolas game mat with my own juices. So there's weird dark stuff. I don't know if that's on the... Oh, this is definitely on the inside. That's like blood. Look, there's like stains and stuff on it from... Ew. But no, it's just instructions not to throw it away, because he did ask me if I wanted to keep it, my hardware, after it got removed, which I replied with a resounding yes, because, who doesn't want to keep screws that have literally been embedded in their bone for a while. And here we go. We open up the lid. I'm going to take this back. I want to give it a smell. Oh, it does have a weird smell. I can't tell through my mask. It doesn't really smell like rot, but it definitely smelled funky, which, that's interesting. There's no liquid anymore. It must have all evaporated though. Ah, man, I should have waited. No. So yeah, those are the screws that were embedded. I'm curious as to why there's 3 screws, but only 1 washer. I hope they didn't leave anything inside me. That'd be not good. Let's take one out and just take a look at the actual screw, so you can tell about how big it was. And it's hollow all through the inside, for some reason. Not sure why. I am not a medical professional, so... But there you go, you can see all the way through it. I could use these as fancy drinking straws now. Oh, what a horrible picture. Let's forget I ever mentioned that. I think I'm gonna throw up. We could take a look at the washer then, I guess, too. So, I'm sure if any of you guys have been watching multiple of my videos, been consistently watching, you have heard me mention my the fact that I was on crutches, and maybe the fact that my hip hurt. I don't know. But yeah, so almost a year ago to this day, it was actually November 28th of 2019. I had a really bad fall, really bad fall. and I broke my hip like clean in half at almost at like where the ball joint is. Yeah, I broke that basically clean in half, and it was not fun. It was probably the most painful, not probably, easily the most painful experience of my 25-year life here. Actually, wait, no, I'm 24. Wow. I don't even know how old I am anymore. Nice. My 24-year-old life. And it's been quite a long road to recovery. Basically everything healed up after the initial thing. Everything healed up fine. And I don't want to get like too long into this because this story, let's not make story time last half an hour here. But after it initially got all screwed together, I healed up really well. In like 6 months, I think. Yeah, I think it was 3 months. I was basically like fully on crutches, unable to do anything, really just sitting around. Then I got the okay to like start slowly walking, I think? Or maybe it was 6 months when I got the okay to walk. It might have been... it's so hard to remember now. But yeah, eventually, basically, I got the okay to start walking again, and everything looked good. Everything looked like it healed pretty well. And then in July, so, quite a few months after basically everything healed up and stuff, I was already, like, running around and, doing everything normally again. I started feeling pain again in the hip, and it turned out I went to the doctor after a few weeks, because at first I thought I might have sprained it, because I was also doing, like actual physical activity around the time, but it wasn't going away, and it was actually, like, almost getting a little bit worse. So, of course, I went back to the surgeon, they did x-rays, and they found out that my hip collapsed just a wee bit, though. But it was a pretty annoying wee bit, and I'm still kind of feeling that now, obviously. Which sucks, because, hip collapse is not a good thing, and it's usually something they can't really correct, but it was so minor that he's like, well, we might actually be able to do something about it. And the first step was to take out the screws that were inside my leg so they could take better images if they needed to. So that is why I have these now in this cup. And yeah, basically I am still a little messed up in my leg, and only time will tell how good it will get. But we were thinking positive here, I'm feeling pretty good. I can actually do things now, so I'm back on my feet now, walking again. Although it does kind of hurt a little bit, but you know what, that's fine. I'm sure it'll get better, just because, it's looking pretty good. The last x-ray they took actually did look like there was some healing, so, I'm really thankful for that. But I can definitely say with the confidence that, if you ever, for whatever reason, are thinking of breaking your hip, please reconsider. It is not an adventure I think you'd want to be on. Break some other bones. Break your finger. I think those heal back pretty well, right? Yeah. Don't break your hip. Also, like the fact that I'm 24 and I broke my hip, like, I really am an old man. I am a boomer. It's pretty bad, but yeah, I hope this was kind of weird and interesting. This is definitely, I'm sure this is not the run-of-the-mill unboxing most people expect when they go to YouTube. Just seeing screws that were actually inside my body. They're very polished, though. I'm surprised they aren't covered in rusting gunk and, all the other goods. Whoa, hold on. This one's, like, messed up, is it? Oh, sorry, that was not in the camera. It's all, like, spiky. Are the other ones like this? Did I not notice this? Oh, that's so weird. Look, they're, like, all spiked up at the front to dig into the bone better. Interesting. Wow, this is a very weird picture, like, looking at these. It's hard for me to even believe that these were actually inside my body for a considerable period of time. For, like, 7 months. Probably, actually more than 7 months. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at screws, I don't know how well this video is gonna do, but I had an interesting time making it. So if you do enjoy, the content I produce that usually doesn't involve medical equipment that was inside an actual human being, please like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment too, telling me what you think, or if this is at all what you expected to see when you sat down on the computer today. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I upload a new video every Wednesday evening, so I hope to see you guys there. And that's about it, guys. Bye-bye.